So in this video, I'm going to show you how you can segment your ActiveCampaign users through questions that you ask inside of your chatbot, inside of UChat. So I created a custom field inside of ActiveCampaign called Solopreneurs Agency Owner, right? So I want to know whether I'm dealing with a solopreneur or a big-time agency owner. So the way you can do this inside of UChat is we can ask a question, really simple. Let's say we're just going with a multiple choice, and we're going to ask the question that we want to segment the user on. We can then give some options, and we can save this response to any custom field that we like to. Let's say for now, I'm temporarily going to save it inside my response custom field. So once you have this information, you can go with an action step. And from this action step, you can go with integrations, go towards your ActiveCampaign Pro mini app, edit the action, and then we can say set a custom field value. Inside, you will be able to update the custom field. So first of all, we will need the contact ID again, which we already mapped inside of a custom field. Then we have the field ID, and if we press the field ID dropdown, you will see the field ID popping up. So this field ID corresponds with the field ID that I set up here, right? So if I go back, I can basically select this. I can give the field a value. So we saved the value that we want to segment the user on inside the response custom field in this case. Then we also have the use default. So if true, this will populate the missing required fields for this contact with default values. So if you want to use a default value, you can do so, but just set it to false if you basically populate the value with your own custom value. And again, totally optional, you can just map the app data like the field value ID along with the message to test if the field ID has been properly updated, yes or no. But we can just go ahead and save for now. We can publish this and we can just preview this to see if it works. So if we go over towards the contacts, we'll see there are no particular fields available, right? So we don't have any fields available here except for these general details. But let's see if we can populate the custom field value as well. So let's preview this flow. Let's open it up inside of Messenger again. Are you a solopreneur or an agency owner? Let's go with solopreneur. There we go. As I did not set up any kind of custom reply, we now need to check inside of ActiveCampaign in this case to see if the value has been updated, yes or no. So as you can see now, upon refresh, we now have an extra field in the general details showing that this user is a solopreneur or an agency owner and the custom field value is solopreneur. So this way you can basically update the custom field values from your chatbot directly towards the contacts inside your ActiveCampaign account and segment the users needed for any kind of automations that you might set up and send them to receive more specific kinds of content based on these segmentations.